Actress Dominique Hoot sued the Weinstein Company in Los Angeles Superior Court Wednesday, alleging that the production company aided and abetted Harvey Weinstein's predatory behavior, even though they'd been warned multiple times that he was troubled. Hoot, who was asking for $5 million in damages, says that the Weinstein Company had knowledge that Weinstein was using his position to lure women into sexual situations, typically against their will, and that the company's silence enabled repeated acts of sexual misconduct. There are now more than 60 women who say Weinstein attacked, sexually harassed, sexually abused, or raped them, and nearly all of them tell the same story. Weinstein would lure them to a private encounter with the promise of a meeting, then change into a bathrobe and proposition them. If they refused, Weinstein would threaten their careers and their reputations. Hoot's story is no different. In her case, she alleges that Weinstein promised her a spot on Project Runway as one of the show's models who compete alongside clothing designers for a major industry contract, if only she would meet him in private, in his suite at the Peninsula Hotel. But this time, instead of suing Weinstein, the action most of Weinstein's victims have taken previously, Hoot is going after Weinstein's namesake production company. She alleges that Weinstein not only used his own office as a honeypot of available women, but that he used his association with the Weinstein Company to put himself at the helm of projects like Project Runway so that he could gain proximity to young, vulnerable actresses and models. Hoot also says the Weinstein Company board of directors was aware of Weinstein's pattern of using his power to coerce and force young actresses to engage in sexual acts with him, and yet failed to stop him. Vietnam War. The Plain Dealer publishes explicit photographs of dead villagers from the My Lai massacre in Vietnam. Occupation of Alcatraz. Native American activists seize control of Alcatraz Island until being ousted by the U.S. government on June 11, 1971. Hoot even names this knowledge was possessed by defendants' board of directors including, upon information and belief, Bob Weinstein. Given the list of potential victims, this is probably far from the last lawsuit the Weinstein Company will face, though they'll probably want to settle this as quickly as possible to keep it out of the public eye. Supposedly, the company is also planning on making big changes. They're looking for an angel investor to buy them out, and are considering changing their name. For his part, Harvey Weinstein seems to believe he'll be back to work in just a few weeks, as if nothing has changed.